This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for Tuesday, October 1st, 2024. I'm Marek Mazurek. A travel tech startup in Bloomington is looking to streamline the booking process for people who want to take a cruise. Cruise Ally recently launched its platform that is designed to provide personalized, data-driven recommendations based on a user's vacation needs instead of just a price and location. Co-founder and CEO Justin Tate, who himself has been on nearly 24 cruises, said the idea was born out of frustration over the status quo when it comes to online cruise booking.
But at the end of the day, what we're really aiming to do is take a process that can take hours and knock it down to mere minutes by providing consumers all of the information they need at the right time so that they can book with confidence.
Tate said the company has done a soft launch of the platform in order to get user feedback and make improvements. Cruise Ally has raised more than $320,000 in initial funding and is preparing for its next fundraising round in order to fully bring the platform to market. The Indiana University Kelley School of Business announced Tuesday a reimagined MBA program in which students can enroll entirely online in their second year. The 2-year program will now be called the Kelley Full-Time Plus Flex MBA program, the university said Tuesday. During their first year, students attend classes on campus, but in their second year, they can choose whether to continue on campus or complete their degree online. Kelley leaders say the change allows greater flexibility for students seeking MBAs. The flex option will be offered to students enrolling in the fall of 2025 and may be available to eligible first-year students now in the MBA program. Kelley's full-time MBA program consistently has been nationally ranked, including as a top 20 U.S. program by U.S. News & World Report and being ranked in the top 10 in 6 categories in Princeton Review's July 2024 rankings. From the #1 source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana, your bold future starts here. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, our Engage Indiana events take place in every region of the state. Discover when we'll be in your area at ibj.com/engage.
After a month of operation, the University of Southern Indiana's Literacy Center is preparing a new generation of teachers to tackle reading challenges in the state's classrooms. The new area inside Rice Library at the Evansville Institution was created in response to state legislation requiring teacher preparation programs to integrate the science of reading principles. This center was made possible by a $1 million grant from the Lilly Endowment. USI was one of 28 universities and colleges in Indiana that received a grant from the Lilly Endowment's Advancing the Science of Reading in Indiana initiative. The goal for USIs and other centers is to better teach teachers themselves about the science of reading and how to better instruct students on literacy. BioBond Adhesives, a startup that makes and sells plant-based adhesives and coating for a variety of industries, has chosen Lafayette for its headquarters and development laboratory site. The company opened the facility last month and plans to launch 4 products in the fourth quarter. Target industries for BioBond products include packaging, electronics, and aerospace, the company said. CEO Mark McConaughey said in an email to Inside Indiana Business that the company wanted to be in the Midwest and near a university. With help from Agronovus Indiana, the company found the facility, which it is leasing. McConaughey says the company plans to invest $500,000 in Phase 1. BioBond currently has 6 employees and expects to add 10 new positions by the end of next year. And esteemed Indiana legal figure and civic leader Robert H. McKinney died on Sunday at the age of 98. McKinney's name now adorns the Indianapolis Law School where he enrolled after World War II, and his presence has been felt throughout Indiana for more than 75 years, whether as an attorney, entrepreneur, banker, public servant, or civic leader. McKinney passed away surrounded by his family at home in Walloon Lake, Michigan. His influence in Indiana law and involvement in private and public endeavors has been expansive. Admitted to the Indiana bar in 1952, McKinney joined with 3 other Indianapolis lawyers in 1963 to form Bose, McKinney, and Evans. In 2011, McKinney made a $24 million donation to Indiana University School of Law, Indianapolis, which is now named Indiana University Robert H. McKinney School of Law. Racer and mechanical engineer Saber Cook is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast hosted by Gary Dick, presented by PNC. A weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Mark Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand.